Tonight, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Marcus Jones going to elect to bring this one out.
And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field.
That kind of kickoff return is something we call a momentum play. So if you're the offensive coordinator and you have a script of plays that you plan to run, you may change it up now because you may decide to go for some bigger strikes and try and keep the momentum going.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brady.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing now is Brady.
And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 17-yard line. Into the red zone, it's Brady.
And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown.
Touchdown, Patriots! From 17 yards out.
And the Patriots put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. And what a way to cap off the opening touchdown drive. You go for 2 and you get it.
Remember when the PAT or the extra point was a gimme, right? Not plus 99%. It's not that way anymore, so more people are willing to take a chance, go for 2, and take the kicker a little bit out of the game.
Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line.
Counter play with Jacobs.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to take possession of the football.
So after the INT, it's Brady sliding out of the pocket.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the
touchdown. Tom Brady with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. Brady's going to look to throw.
And the Patriots are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Sony Michel, his first carry. And some room to roam now. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks and remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start and seeing the head coach actually take a timeout and gather the whole team around him and tell him everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here, because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Letting one go deep for his running back, White. A big play there for New England. 42 yards.
A lot of running backs in the passing game, they're just used to check it down to them or maybe dump-off passes. But this guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
Stretched it right there, turned it into a really nice game.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the side, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Tom Brady taking it in from 7 yards away, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Thorough domination right now, and the game plan is simple, obviously, Charles. They're going for 2 after every touchdown, and it's 24-0.
Don't you just get the sense right now that they're just flexing? I mean, you'll be able to do whatever they want, how they want, 3 2-point conversions, and now they're up 24-0. So essentially they gained a field goal out of it without even trying to kick her out there.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. Play action. Now it's Tua. That one brought in by his tight end, Adam Shaheen. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. We are in for a good one. It's worth... Through 1 on EA Sports. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And this time they were waiting for him, as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Tua going to tap this forward on the jet sweep.
And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And that is incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
New England's offense set to go. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So, to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But third down coming up. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now it brings up fourth down.
That might be the third down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He's got a man, complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
And this almost intercepted. Not sure he saw the...
And it's a fake. He's going to throw it.
Now a throw caught by one of their linemen.
And they're able to pick up the first and keep possession. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots continue to pull away here in this first half.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for two is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for two, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10.
But this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hit
to a hit, and the ball is out.
And they are going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. The defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there, though? So much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Patriots just continue to roll.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. Well, not sure about the need to go for two, but they get it and extend this lead out even further. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
Yeah, no question. He got to the QB late, CD, and that's going to get a flag every time.
every single time. Because let's face it, the league is always going to have an emphasis on these calls. They want to take care of these quarterbacks who are in vulnerable positions when they're passing the football.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On second and very short, Tua right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun.
He'll go out to the flat for Edmonds.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go.
And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 40. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. His throw incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield.
He's got a man, complete.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
I would think as a play call, you want to look for some quick hitters to your tight end, any type of a route to replace where that linebacker was, because when you saw the speed with which he reacted and stuck play, maybe use that speed against him in the future.
And he goes down at the 26, a pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down. A handoff, Jacobs running to the left. Down right around the 25. Tackle made there by Jabril Peppers. On 2nd and 9, Tua completes it to the tight end Smythe.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Jacobs going to try the middle. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. 4th down now after a loss of 2. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. It'll be from the right hash, and it'll be a 36-yarder. The kick by Sanders is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. On 1st down, they look downfield, and it's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Patriots have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball.
Oh, Edmonds has it knocked loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it? So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
3rd and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. He is going to find Hill here. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. Tua sets up to pass it.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. The field position game, such an overlooked factor. Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10. That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, at this juncture, CD, you normally see teams pack in the passing game. They've got the huge lead. Not them, though. They're still taking...
Oh, a leap, and he will make the catch. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 33. Oh, he fakes a spike. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is...
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left. And their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him. But how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice, and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And the Pats are going to take possession of the football. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
So definitely a good day's work throwing the football. Very good day's work. A 4th touchdown pass as they're really pouring it on.
Yeah, and so much for going into clock mode after getting that touchdown, right? Because you would think with the lead, fourth quarter, they might actually do that. No chance. They've kept attacking and got another touchdown pass as a result.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Tua.
Well, the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Jones. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Pats at the line ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Brady going to throw here. Going for it all. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, Charles, they had the comfortable lead, and now it's even more comfortable. Another score here in the fourth quarter to grow that lead.
But I think your initial reaction is surprise when you see a team piling it on this late in the blowout. But there are plenty of coaches who also think that if you pull up completely and stop trying to play the game, it shows disrespect to their opponent. So they don't want to embarrass them. They continue to let their players go for it.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses have put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. He's got room at the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 2 and now on first down. Oh, and the ball is knocked out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. There he goes left side. 30. 10. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. So now the Pats offense comes on, and they'll try for the 2-point conversion. Flush to his right. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. So a big play there. Not only the fumble return for the touchdown, then they get the 2-point try. And, you know, for the defense, though, they were just over there sitting on the field. They had to rush out to try to defend that.
You know, it's funny. They actually practice situations that they call sudden change when the team turns it over. I guarantee you no one practices a fumble return for a touchdown like that, and now someone goes for 2. Really good strategy by them putting them in that situation.
2 and now on first down. On target over the middle to Hill. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And as this defense walks off the